It's lit in honor of God, who created the world, who loves the world, and is redeeming the world. And it's a symbol of God's presence in this world, God's presence in our lives. Before we go to formal prayers, I'm going to ask you to think about how we reach goals and how we achieve dreams. There are times when we have to take a chance, assume some risks before we can be successful. We have to face the fear, conquer the fear by walking and trying something we've never done before. Think back on things that are not quite so frightening now, but at the time they felt really frightening. The driver's exam, where you pretty well had to do everything almost exactly perfectly, or you would not get your driver's license. And the community where I lived had a reputation of people who were women never being able to pass the driver's exam the first time. That reputation was out there. Whether it was deserved or true or not, I don't know, but that was what was rumored, that if a woman went to take a driver's test, she was pretty well guaranteed of failing. But you know, you couldn't get the driver's license without facing that fear, without going in and taking the driver's test. So I encourage you to risk a little bit. Try to risk initially very small, safe things, but risk a little bit and watch and see how that helps you grow. God, we praise you. We praise you as we read through Psalm 145, verses 3 to 8, as a prayer. God is the Lord and is worthy of much praise, whose grandeur is beyond understanding. One generation praises your deeds to the next and proclaims your mighty works. They speak of the splendor of your majestic glory, tell of your wonderful deeds. They speak of the power of your awesome acts and recount your great deeds. They celebrate your abounding goodness and joyfully sing of your justice. The Lord is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and abounding in mercy. And before we go into kind of an affirming and centering prayer, I do want to stop for a moment and greet those who are live and appreciate the fact that they have joined. Thank you. Hello, coming back to you. And comment here just says Gary. Thank you so much for dropping in, both of you. Appreciate that very much. The affirming and centering prayer is one that I'm going to go through. With the affirming and centering prayer, I will read a sentence and give you a few seconds to repeat that sentence aloud in your mind to yourself, or just to reflect on that sentence. And after we're done the affirming prayer, for those who are online, if you drop in a prayer request that you've got, or while we're doing that affirming prayer, I should say, if you drop in a prayer request, I will stop and pray for that at the end, just before we say the Lord's Prayer. Starting the affirming and centering prayer now. My worth was determined before this world existed. My beauty, my weight, my skills may change. But my worth does not change. God, affirm your love for me. Heal the aching parts of my mind, my body, and my soul. Amen. And we're going to conclude in just a moment with the Lord's Prayer. Before we do that, I am going to check and see if there have been any prayer requests that were dropped in while we were doing the affirming and centering prayer. If there were, I will certainly pray for those items, and then we will close with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Thank you very much for joining live this evening. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.